sir, please. Don't do this to my wife, man. You don't know what you're doing to my family, man. Please. I'm begging you. I'm literally where am I going to put my feet?
Today's video takes us to Long Island, New York, with a stop at the Social Services Department, where we find a moron. Did I say a moron? Yeah, a moronic moron who wants to speak to a supervisor, and I don't know why, and I don't think he does either. Let's all sit back, watch, have a good laugh, and most of all, enjoy, Sonny Boy.
Right now, this is what I'm receiving. That's for the doctor.
Excuse me, can I speak to a supervisor?
Fill out the speedy and going that line.
I'm not filling out no more speeds. I already did that, man, and it's taking hours. I just want to speak to a supervisor.
That's what you have to do to get a supervisor.
I already did that.
Okay, I can't help with that. Yeah, what else is it?
Excuse me, I need to speak to a supervisor.
For what? What department?
Just a supervisor.
I know, but what department? For what?
Any supervisor.
Well, there's different departments.
Anyone that's available.
For what? What are you here for?
I'm here to get a rent voucher.
So what department is that through? Is that through public assistance? Because then you have to go over there and ask them for their supervisor.
I did that, and they're not trying to let me speak to him.
Now I'm a little confused here, because on the lad's website, he apparently has been staying in a men's shelter. He was at the Food Stamp Assistance Office, and then he was at Planet Fitness. Now, if you have money to go to Planet Fitness, why do you need food stamps and a rent voucher? I'm confused, Sonny Boy. Please explain.
They'll get a supervisor for you.
I tried that already. They're not complying.
Well, if you're here for that service, you go over there and ask them for a supervisor.
Let me speak to your supervisor.
What? My supervisor's not going to be able to help you.
How do you know that?
What is your issue?
I need to speak to a supervisor. That's it.
Right. So if you're here for that, you're here waiting for the.
No, I just want to speak to your supervisor.
But what is it about? Because I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to filter.
You're not, because you just keep trying to figure out.
Yeah, I'm trying to help you.
I just want to speak to a supervisor. That's it.
For what department? What are you here for?
I don't have to answer all of those questions.
Well, I can't help you then.
I want to speak to your supervisor.
You're here for Medicaid? They're only going to be able to answer Medicaid.
Yes.
Okay. What's your name?
Why do you need all of this information all of a sudden?
Because I got to send an email and they have to call you. How are they going to get to you? I have to email them.
I'm right here. I'm standing right here. They can't come.
Yeah, but I have to take care of other people. If people come, I have to take care of them. They're not going to come right away.
Okay, I'm going to be right here.
Right, so I need your name.
Mike.
What?
Mike.
Now I'm further confused. If he's applying for social services, you're going to have to give an awful lot of personal information. And among other things, you're going to have to prove you're destitute before you get those services. So I'm really confused here. Is that why he wants to speak to a supervisor? Because he wants to remain anonymous while he applies for food stamps and rent vouchers? Is that what your problem is, Sonny Boy?
Yeah, take it, okay?
All right. So I already got numbers already, right? I got numbers. The same numbers are the same ones with the Medicaid. Am I correct?
You have an old card?
An old what?
You ever had stamps before?
When I came home from prison 17, 18 years ago. That ain't no good.
Oh, wait a minute, good people. Did you hear what he just said? When I came home from prison. Now who would have guessed that he was in prison? I certainly wouldn't have.
Have it?
No.
Okay.
I ain't gonna have that.
All right, now, they'll give you a new one. You can establish the same pin if you want to keep it that way. Or change it for a new one. Okay?
But now my question is to you, with Medicaid and the Medicaid card and the SNAP card, are they the same or two different
They're going to be
cards?
the same. They're going to, I'm assuming, usually the same.
You didn't
But
see.
I'm going to send you one. I'm going to give you one.
You guys didn't see nothing in the computer saying.
I
that
didn't
stuff?
even look. They gave me the application, and I don't like to have to wait.
That's all right.
I don't like to wait.
That's all right.
I don't like to
I got time.
Get recording him then.
I'm not recording and I'm
Some
trying
people
to.
don't like, you know what I'm saying?
I told you to what to do already. Get the speedy request. You can't do that.
I already filled that out, man. Can I speak to a supervisor, please?
You would have to go to the front and ask the supervisor. I don't know what.
I've been waiting here over an hour already.
I don't know what you're here for.
I'm trying to get a rent voucher.
Oh, but that's a different unit. I'll let somebody know that you're waiting for them.
Yeah, please. That's all I'm trying to do. And everybody's acting
I'll
like
try and get somebody to-
they're dying because I'm recording. I mean,
Do we know of any frauditors who have not had a run-in with the law and who do not have a criminal record? Do we know anyone? I certainly don't.
you got to know the law, man. That's my constitutional right, brother. No, I didn't record nobody's personal information. Don't lie, man. I'm not recording nobody's personal information. Don't lie, man.
Yeah, that's no problem. You can record.
I know that. I know the Constitution.
For the speedy for anything?
I already put it in. I've been here over an hour. I'm just trying to get a rent voucher. I asked these gentlemen to help, and now they're trying to lie and say I'm recording people's
nobody's lying.
information.
Don't say that.
He just said I'm recording people's information.
Yes,
No, for what?
video.
No, I'm just
Video.
recording because I'm talking to the lady.
On
That's not against the law, brother. I have a First Amendment right to record in public. Learn the law, bro. I know you might not be from here, but learn the law.
It's going to take a little while.
This is America, brother. I ain't doing nothing wrong. I already put it in. I've been waiting a whole hour already.
That's normal. That's normal.
Okay, but if I want to speak to a supervisor, you're supposed to help.
No.
Oh, come on, Mr. Security Guards. Can't you tell this Laza didn't do? He didn't do nothing. That's right. Come on, look at the lad. He's been cheated his whole life. He went to prison and everything. Well, at least he got one of those prison education. He must have studied the Constitution while he was incarcerated. That's a big word. Locked up.
No. If a supervisor, another speedy for the supervisor.
But they're trying to say that I'm doing something that I'm not doing. He said I'm recording people's personal information. Why would I do that? I'm trying to get out of here because I got a medical appointment. You see what I'm saying?
It's going to take a while. It doesn't go right away, even though you're here an hour.
Everybody that was here before me already left, and I've been here after them already. So I'm just trying to figure out.
They don't
what's
go
going
in
on.
order. It depends what you're here for. The certain workers that do certain things and help. It's a different nuance.
But you know the First Amendment, right?
I know that, but this.
So how can they say that I'm doing something for personal information?
Well, I don't know if I wasn't here.
Sir, are you still
But you know.
Yes, I am.
You have to leave the building then.
That's a First Amendment right for me to record.
You have to leave right here.
Okay, but that's a policy. That's not a law.
Your business is complete.
No, it's not.
Sir, I'm asking you to stop recording. You said no.
You cannot force me to stop recording.
Then your business is terminated for the day.
All right, well.
You don't leave. I have the police have you here.
That's fine. They'll tell you what the law
So,
is.
are you gonna leave?
The police will tell you what the law is, so you can
We're
call.
gonna
That's
call.
fine. It's not against the
We're
law.
gonna call.
And that's where the video ends rather abruptly, so I'm going to have to assume that he didn't get any services that day and left empty-handed, probably went back to the men's shelter. Yeah, that's a terrible place to be. They don't let you in before, I think it's 5 o'clock, and you have to be out by 6 a.m. That's how the ones here in town work. Yeah, it really sucks, and I wouldn't want to stay there, but hey, it is what it is. Until next time. If you enjoy watching stupid people do stupid things on my channel, please subscribe because the world is filled with stupid people and they all migrate here to YouTube to showcase their hidden talents, whatever those might be. And Dr. Dave is more than happy to edit those videos and bring them to you for your viewing pleasures, no doubt about it. Please check out my other channels, including Dr. Dave Frauditor Terminator, which features the 4 fabulous fools of frauditing, including Love Ya Long Time Lana And love you long time goat boy. Boom boom. Oh, cool money. He love you too good, okay? Yeah. And then there's my other channel, Dr. Dave, Debunker of Frauditors and Sobsits. Oh, there's plenty of stupid people over there to point and laugh at all day, no doubt about it. Yeah, these frauditors, I don't know, they just need a job, but they're too stupid to get a job. That's why they're frauditors. They have no education and no job skills. Cheers to that, sweetheart.
An ordinances book. Yep, that's correct. Come again. Is there any reason why these officers are here? I got permission.
Sir, you cannot film me here.
Because the information you're providing is unlawful.
I don't want you filming me.
Call the sheriff. I have permission.
I don't want you to film me.
Don't get close to me. You want to go that route? What is the reason for calling the officers here? I want to know what your job title is to see if you're able to assist.
Who are you?
Who am I? Who's the one who called the officers in the first place? Because this may become a legal suit now. This is transparency. I'm conducting an audit. While I wait for the clerk to show me the statute about freedom of information, I need to do an inspection on the town, city, zoning and ordinances book. I have permission. I have permission. I have permission to film here, sir. Ma'am, please ask your superior before disrespecting somebody of the public. Where's the water department for this town? Don't yell. I'm talking to you softly. Why are you yelling at me?
Sir, please stop recording me.
Okay, I need to do an inspection.
I understand that. Please stop recording me right now. You do not have my permission to record me.
Okay, is your facility open to the public?
Not currently.
Not currently, okay. Okay, can you comply with my request? Where's your water department? Ma'am, you're totally wrong. This will become a legal matter if you choose to go this route. Should I go over FOIA law with you?
No, I don't need to do that.
Show me the statute.
Sir?
Can you show me the statute?
Sir.
Who are you with?
What do you mean, who am I?
Who are you with?
What do you mean? I have the right to record, ma'am. I have permission here with me. I'll be waiting for the statute. Thank you. I'll be waiting for the book, sir. Ma'am, this is going to turn out a legal matter. Okay, sir. This is going to become a legal matter. Please comply. Pass. I got to pass. Along with an inspection on the zoning and ordinances book. I'm going to be conducting some business here. I'm going to be recording it. Ma'am, it's up to you, ma'am. There may be a suit in the court of law for non-compliance. What do you mean who I'm with, ma'am?
I don't know what you want.
I don't know why you're giving me a hard time or a bad attitude. In order to do an inspection on a book readily available. Hi, ma'am. What's your first name?
How can I help you, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Can you tell me what's your first name?
Who are you?
The budget book, ma'am. I need to do.
I don't have. If you want to have a seat, I'll.
Sure, that's fine. Ma'am, I have permission to film. I have permission. I have permission here. Well, you see, the thing is, my good man. Anyhow, compliance is the key, folks. Where does it state that? Ma'am, I need stamped copies of these FOIA here.
Can I help you?
Yeah, sure, possibly. I'm acting as press, ma'am. First Amendment. I also have permission here with me. Okay, ma'am, you also have to abide by 2635.101 basic obligations of public service. Sir, I'm abiding by the statutes. It does not require a name in order to obtain record. Okay, well, you're talking unlawful. You're talking incorrect. That is not true what you just stated. Come again? Very rude. I'm not rude. It all shows on camera. You're the one who's rude. Well, anyhow.
No one really cares.
No one really cares? An inspection, if I wanted to take digital photocopies.
No, you cannot.
Absolutely, I can,
No,
ma'am.
you cannot.
Please comply with the law. Are you refusing service? Just tell me you're refusing service. Hand me over your business card and you will be hearing from my lawyer. If you go ahead and record, that means you're creating a public record and you cannot delete that off your personal phone. Your personal phone becomes a public record.
That's fine. I'll record it.
Okay. Well, sir, there's options to conduct business in person. You can't refer everybody to online. I'm not going to refuse my identification. However, I have not committed any crime. You cannot articulate that I have broken a law. Here's what I will tell you. Here's what I will tell you. Ma'am, there's no expectation of privacy in public. You could just call me sir. I'd like to file a police report of non-compliance about a employee that works here. Sir, I don't answer any questions. You don't respect me. Why would... So therefore, I'm not obligated to provide any identification in this matter.
You talk about my wife. What does my wife have to do with anything?
No, I'm not providing an address, ma'am. I'm doing a general inspection.
What does my wife? Why put up a picture and say that's my wife of a goat?
Not in my uniform, however, I do have my clipboard with me. That is not lawful, what you told me.
We're gonna have a ball at your cemetery. We're gonna bring you a rose, okay? We're gonna bring you a rose, and we're gonna say you were dishonorable. He's attached to the affidavit too. He's part of the enterprise. You drew first blood, just like you do with all these auditors. You draw first blood. In the next 3 days, I'm gonna have a criminal enterprise community section, and it's gonna be real well detailed. I got an attorney that's helping me draft it up and write it up. Scumbag. You're just a plain scumbag, man. You want to say why I'm upset and stuff. We're gonna prove that you are breaking U.S. code. If I really wanted to be petty, I would take you to court.